Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Colourpop Fall Edit, well, things that I purchased from the Fall Edit review and tutorial. I'm so excited about all the things that I bought. I tested them out yesterday, so today I thought I would show you everything and what I think about each item. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start on the tutorial portion, and I'll talk about the products that I'm using, and then I'll go into all the swatches and the nitty gritty. So first things first on the list, I'm going to use this Urban Decay Potion. This is an eye primer, and the reason why I'm using this one today is my e.l.f. primer is running out, and once my e.l.f. primer starts running out, it tends to get very dry and almost chalky, so I don't like to use it once it gets past a certain point. And this is really creamy. This is just the original primer potion from Urban Decay.
This is my face.
I'm going to go into this color called Muse. This is a really pretty pink glittery shade, and I use my finger for these kinds of eyeshadows because they're really creamy. I get the best pigment payoff by using my fingers. You guys can use a brush, but I would recommend using a stiff brush. So I'm just patting this all over my lids, up into the crease area. The Fall Edit for Colourpop has several different color ranges. So they have pinky colors, they have a purplish color, and then more of a terracotta color family. And they have lip colors and eyeshadows in that range, and then they have one blush, and that blush is definitely a warmer blush. Keep that in mind. So I'm just blending out the edges here, make sure it's blended, and then it doesn't seem as pigmented as it could be. And you want to show off as much color as you possibly can. At least I do. Okay, so that's pretty pigmented in my opinion. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush. This is an e.l.f. fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that out again. And I'm going to wipe off my finger. I use baby wipes to wipe my fingers off. 5 baby wipes, I guess. So I'm going to go into Static. Static is a kind of purple glittery shade, but it's warm. I might not be describing that properly, but so I'm just going to put this in my outer corner. Oof, not patting. Just brushing it into the outer V area. This is the look that I wore in my giveaway video. Oh, it's pretty pigmented. I'm going to pull it in just a little bit, and I'm just going to blend that out as best as I can, and this is not what I'm looking for. This is a Mally fluffy brush. Really, you can use any fluffy brush. You kind of want a smaller one. This is like a gigantic head, and this is a little bit smaller. Just gives me a little bit more of a precise blending capabilities. So the amount of darkness will depend on how deep you want this look to be. I'm going to add a little bit more with my Mally brush, just because I want it to be a little bit more smoky. This isn't a stiff brush, so I'm not getting tons of payoff when I put the eyeshadow on my eyelid, but that's exactly what I want. I don't want tons of payoff. I just want a little bit more smokiness. So I'm just going to blend again. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Brady. This is a matte pinkish brown color. That's all I know how to describe it as. And I'm going to take a very, very small tapered brush, and I'm going to put it onto my brush. And then I'm going to use this as a transition shade up here. I use this dark shade. This is Seeker. This is a matte brownish reddish color. Once again, professional here at describing colors. I'm going to take that and just put it into the crease. So now that I got that shade in the crease area, you can kind of tell that the color has faded on my eyes a little bit. I'm going to go back into Static, and I'm going to take this fluffy brush once again and go into this color. Ever so slightly pat it on my lid. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go back into Seeker, that really dark shade, and I'm going to try to blend it out on my lower lash line. I'm going to take this spongy brush and grab some of that color. Just blend it under my lash line. And then if you guys want to make it a little bit more smoky under your eyes, you can go back into that dark purpley shade, take a brush, stiff brush, small brush, and just, oops, get that outer edge. As far as Colourpop eyeshadows, I've never had a problem with them. The only problem I have is with some of the mattes. They've gotten dried out in the past, but I live in Texas, so it's very dry and hot out here, so I don't think I've been keeping them very well. The matte shades in this fall edit are so creamy and blendable. Can't complain about them at all. They've been great to me. So I'm actually going to go into Brady, and I'm going to blend that underneath my lash line. Let's see what kind of brush do I want to take. I'm actually going to grab my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to go into Brady and just kind of blend that underneath. And try not to get in your eyeballs. I got this Colourpop Cream Gel Eyeliner. I don't know if you guys have watched my spring summer review, but the stick eyeliners were really bad. They have cream gel stick eyeliners, and they came to me all broken up, and they're just really not great. So I decided I would try the gel eyeliner. This is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. This is a reddish brown eyeliner, which I don't have anything like that, so I thought I would try it, and I really liked it. It's very creamy. I do need to work with the pigmentation. So what you're supposed to do is to grab some eyeliner and put it, say, on your hand or on a palette, and then use that. But I'm just going to go straight into the cream eyeliner. Because I'm a rebel. So you grab your cream eyeliner. I use a slanted brush, and I start off where I want the eyeliner to be. I go ahead and create my wing. So today I'm going to do a much thicker wing for you guys. And this eyeliner has worked really well for me. It brings out the green in my hazel eyes. But from what I've heard, it's really great for like blue eyes and green eyes. Honestly, I think it would be great for any eye color. And then what I do is I grab the brush and I take a little bit of eyeliner and I just put it on my lower lash line and connect it up. And then I take a brush. I'm going to take that little sponge brush that I use to smudge everything else with and just smudge this color underneath the lash line. So as soon as I get done with using the liner, I close it up as quickly as possible because you don't want your gel liner to dry out. After that, what I do is I take a brown pencil and I go underneath the lash line and just make sure that it's brown. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is I need to put on lip balm because these lippies that I got are very drying. So I need to make sure I'm moisturized. So I'm going to put on blush and highlighter. So I will be swatching this, but this is very sparkly. Here it is on here, and I already powdered, so hopefully this will blend properly. I've never put on this formula on top of powder before. Like I said, it had lots of gold sparkles in it. If that's not your kind of blush, then this is not for you. This is called Bardot. So yes, this looks like a nice strip across my face, but I promise I will be blending this out in just a moment. So now I'm going to take this flat brush from e.l.f. I'm just going to pat it, but also blend it at the same time. The reason why I put this underneath my foundation normally, or I put it on top of my foundation underneath my powder, is that if it's too strong, like I accidentally put too much on, then I can just put powder on top. You won't be able to tell the difference. This is a Super Shock highlighter. It's very sparkly. Okay, so I'm going to apply this with my finger. I'm just going to apply, brush a little bit on my finger. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to pat this on the tops of my cheekbones and then blend it out as much as I can with my finger. And then I'm going to go in again with this brush, flat top brush, and just blend that out. And now we have tons of sparkle and shine. This is the lippie that I'm going to use. I will apply this at the end, but I'm going to put this on at the very end because most of the other lippies are very light. So I'm going to go into swatches now and show you guys what it looks like. Every lippie that I apply, I will be using this Colourpop primer on top because these are fairly drying. All this does is fill in the fine lines, and it also will condition your lips. So what I will say with these lippies, I did get this ultra matte. I think I got 2 ultra matte lips. And with the ultra matte lips, they are extremely, extremely matte. So they will stay on your lips for a long time, whether or not you eat, no matter what you do. but at the end of the day, when I was taking off the lip product, it made my lips peel, which most matte lipsticks will make my lips peel, but it was like intense peeling. Just beware and know that. Let's start off with the lightest color. This is Times Square. This is a ultra matte lip color and it's a nude color. I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see these colors a lot better. Okay, so this is Times Square. It's very, very matte. The thing with these ultra matte lip products is that if you have a lot of lines on your lips, you will be able to see that. I don't know if you can see that right now, but I'm looking in this mirror down here and it definitely shows the lines on my lips. I personally don't care about that, but if that's a problem for you, then beware. So the next lippie that I purchased is November, and this is not a part of the fall collection. This is another lippie that Kathleen Lights created, and this is an ultra satin, so it's not as drying as an ultra matte, but it's still fairly long wearing. So to me this looks like a peachy pink color. Personally, the ultra satins are much more comfortable to wear. I gravitate towards those a lot more, but the ultra mattes are not bad. I wouldn't say they're the best formula. So if you hate drying formulas, then you probably shouldn't go for the ultra mattes. This one is called Calypso. And this is a part of the Terracotta collection. This is an ultra satin as well. So this is a terracotta nude, brownish nude. I think this is perfect as an everyday color. You could just put some neutrals on your eyes and then pair it with this lip. Or this, I think this lip actually goes well with this eye look pretty well. So this is Calypso. And then last but not least, this is Viper, and this is an ultra matte. This is a part of the pink collection, I believe. So this is Viper. So with these kind of ultra matte lippies, they are very drying. They'll dry down very quickly. So if you want to get a precise lining or anything like that, you need to do it fairly quickly. I think these lippies would pair very well with the ultra metallics. So you could do one of the satins on or the ultra matte on your lips first and then put the ultra metallic on top, and it would be very gorgeous for fall. I personally think that the most wearable colors are Times Square, Calypso, and November. November is kind of a little bit brighter, but I think you can still wear it for fall. These two are the more nude colors and I really like them. I obviously love wearing really dark lip colors, so that is why I have those. And the reason why I didn't get any purples, I will show you my purple lipsticks and lip glosses really quick. So for a very light purple lip color, this is the lip gloss from Colourpop. This is Master Plan. And then I also have Caviar from Maybelline. This is also a dark lip gloss. I have this LOC Tati collaboration lipstick. This is in Glam Life. And then I have Take It Like a Vamp, which is like a very dark purpley wine matte lipstick. But I bet you that the purples from Colourpop are gorgeous. If you don't have any purples in your life, you should definitely check it out. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the eyeshadows. So this is Stereo. I purchased this last year, and this is in the purple family again for this year's fall color. This is an older version, well, it's a year old, so it's a little bit drier. I had to do a double swatch, but it's still gorgeous, and I have used it on my lid this season, and I haven't had much problems. I just had to build it up a little bit more because it's not as creamy. Next we have Static, and it's not so glittery. Still gorgeous, this color right there. And then we have Tang over here, which is a matte grayish purple in my opinion. And it is also gorgeous. I use this more as a transition color than anything else. But you could use this as a standalone shadow as well. Next, we have the pinks. These are dusty pink. This is Muse right here. Pretty metallic shade. And then this is a dusty pink matte shade. Both of these colors are gorgeous. Brady I would use as a transition shade as well. And then we have the terracotta family. The red shade is called Paradox. This is Paradox, and it is not shimmery, but it has a sheen to it. It's not matte. And then that middle shade is Seeker. This is a brown shade, warm brown. It's beautiful. And then that last shade is actually the blush Bardot. So it looks very intense on my hand right here. So I think these shadows are gorgeous. I haven't been able to play with this color very much. Hope to very soon. And then just as a color comparison, this is Times Square, this is November, this is Calypso and Viper. The formula is a bit different. Times Square and Viper are very matte, and in the middle two have a little bit more of a sheen. These colors are gorgeous. And then I did get one shadow from the Studio 1400 collection. This is called Donna. I had been eyeing a metallic eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, but it's $10, so this is much cheaper, half price. So I decided to get this one. Hopefully this will be a pretty Christmas color too. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed these swatches. I personally really enjoy Colourpop Cosmetics products. There are only a few things that I'm like, iffy about. But if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I post videos on Wednesdays. Those are my makeup videos. And then on the weekends, I post more vlog type videos like behind the scenes. So subscribe if you like to see those kinds of videos. Have a great day, a wonderful week, and don't forget to make your world a better place. Talk to you later. Bye!